Hi again. Still working out in the yard. It hasn't rained yet up here in Atlanta, or down here in Atlanta, depending on where you are. Yesterday, we talked about openers rebid after responder had raised and after responder had bid one no trump. So today, let's talk about when responder has shown extra values or just hasn't limited their hand. Maybe they haven't told you exactly how many points they have. Now, if you remember, we also mentioned yesterday that when responder raised, they made a limited bid, and it was non-forcing, means opener does not have to bid again. If they raised one spade to two spades, it was 6 to 9 high card points, and that's kind of the definition of a limited bid, right? 6 to 9. We have a bottom number and a top number. And that if they bid one no trump, that they said that they had 6 to 10 high card points in no fit. Even if they bid 3 spades, it was still limited. It showed a better hand, but it was still 10 to 12 high card points. So today we're going to talk about when responder has shown a stronger hand and whether or not they've limited their hand in those situations. And we're also going to talk about when responder bids a new suit, even at a lower level. So first, let's talk about the limited bid, okay? You open one spade and your partner bids 2 no trump. So let's think about 2 no trump. That still says I don't match you in spades. I don't have 3. It also says I have 11 or 12 high card points, and they'll always be balanced. But it is limited because there's a bottom and a top, 11 or 12. So opener can pass if they choose to. Now, when partner bid 2 no trump, they're also balanced, which means they have no singleton, no void. So let's talk about when opener has 6 of the major that they opened. What would they do next? Well, if I open one heart and you bid 2 no trump, responder bids 2 no trump, you've told me that you have 11 or 12 high card points and that you're balanced. If you are balanced, since you are balanced, you must have at least 2 hearts. So if I have 6 hearts, I know we have a heart fit. But I also know that your points are 11 or 12. So I'm going to do the math. I know we have a heart fit, so we're going to play in hearts. But now I'm also going to add the points you showed, 11 or 12, to the points I hold and decide whether we should be in game or not. If I know we should not be in game, I'll only bid 3 hearts. If I know that we have enough for game, I will bid 4 hearts. See how that goes? Okay. Now, let's say that responder bid 2 of some unbid suit after your major opening. So, 1 heart, 2 clubs, or 1 heart, 2 diamonds, or 1 spade, 2 hearts. They bid a new suit at the 2 level, lower in rank than the suit I opened, so they were forced to go to the 2 level. But remember, that promises 10 points. And if they bid hearts, if I opened a spade and they bid 2 hearts, they must have 5. So this is the way it works. If you raise responder's suit to the lowest level, to the 3 level, you're showing a fit and you're showing a minimum hand, 12, 13, maybe a bad 14-point hand, a hand that's not all excited about trying to get to game. If you bid 2 no trump, you're saying, I don't have a fit for your suit. I'm balanced and I'm minimum. So now the responder's going to have to decide what to do. Remember, when we talked about responders' points, we said 10, at least 10, but they could have a whole bunch of points. So we're going to let them make the decision. And if we rebid our suit at the minimum level, okay, so just 2 spades, like 1 spade, responder bids 2 clubs, I bid 2 spades, I have at least 6 spades, and I have a minimum hand. So rebidding your own suit, raising partner's suit, or bidding 2 no trump by opener all show minimum hands. They're hands that aren't all excited about being game. And the only time responders should think about bidding again is when they had extra values, more than 10 or 11, maybe 12 points, when they had like 13 or 14 or more. Okay, so we've got that out of the way. Now, our last scenario. Let's suppose that you open a heart and partner bids one spade. So you opened a heart, you said I have 5 or more hearts and 12 or more points. And responder bid one spade, saying I have at least 4 spades and at least 6 points. First thing that you're going to look for is, do you have a fit for spades? Do you have 4 cards in that suit, in that major? And if you do, you're going to raise. The fact that you raise says we have a fit. And the level always shows your strength. So if it goes 1 heart, 1 spade, and I bid 2 spades, I'm saying I have 4 of your spades, but I'm 6 to 9 points. Excuse me, not 6 to 9, I'm opener. It says I have 4 of your spades and 12 to 15 points. And if you bid 3 spades, it says I have 4 of your spades and I'm 16 to a bad 18 points. And if you have a really good 18-point hand or more, and you have 4 partner spades, you're going to bid 4 spades. She who knows goes. You're just going to go right to game. Okay? Minors are a little bit different. Even if you have a fit, if responder bid a minor, even if you had a fit, where do we really want to go? We want to go to no trump, right? So very often you might still introduce no trump, even if you had a fit for responders minor, if you felt like no trump was a good place for y'all to play. Maybe your fit isn't very good. Maybe you only have 4 little cards and you're stocked up in points in the short suits. You might decide, I think I'll try I think I'll try no trump. All right, now you opened a minor and partner bid a major. That's easy. If partner bid a major, we know what we're going to do. We're going to look for a fit. If we have one, we're going to raise. The fact that we said that we raise says we have a fit. The level shows our strength. So that doesn't change, and we know how that works. If I raise to the 2 level, minimum 12 to 15. If I raise to the 3 level, 16 to 18. 4 level, yes, we have enough for game, and we have a fit. But what if you don't have a fit? So first off, let's say that you opened 1 diamond and partner bid a heart. Okay, well now that's easy. You're going to look always for a major fit if you have one. So if you have 4 spades, you're going to bid 1 spade. Remember, when responder bid a new suit, they promised a new suit at the 1 level. They promised at least 6 points, but they could have a really good hand. 6 or more. So what is that? That's a non-forcing bid, an unlimited bid. Anytime responder makes a bid that tells you I have at least this many points, but you don't know that top end, you have to bid again. That's a forcing bid. You must bid again. You must bid at least 1 more time. So, you open a diamond, your responder bids a heart. You don't have 4 hearts, but you have 4 spades. Well, that's the first thing we want to talk about. Remember our priority of contracts. Majors, no trump minors. So if I have a major, I'm going to tell you about my major. If I don't have 4 spades, I'm going to think, okay, am I balanced? Could we play no trump? If I rebid no trump, the fact that I rebid no trump says I'm balanced with no fit for your major, if you bid a major, and the level shows my strength. If I have 12 to 14, I bid 1 no trump. Now, I would say, you might think, well, if I have 15 to 17, I'd bid 2 no trump. But let's think about that. This is a puzzle now. If you opened a minor, then that means you did not hold a 5-card major, right? Right. if you're thinking about rebidding no trump now, it means you're balanced, right? Right. Well, if you had no 5-card major, and you were balanced, and you had 15 to 17 points, what would you have opened? You would have opened a no trump. You can't have that hand. Okay? So if the bidding goes 1 diamond, 1 heart, and I rebid 2 no trump, I'm showing you that my hand was too strong to open a no trump originally, and that I have 18 or 19 points. Okay? That's kind of tough, isn't it? Because you think, oh, it'll just follow along like everything else does, but it doesn't. It's all new. And then your last choice, you don't have a fit for the major they bid. You can't bid the other major. You're not balanced. Well, that means we're going to rebid your suit or bid another minor. If you rebid your suit, the fact that you rebid your suit, guess what? Shows more cards in your suit than you promised the first time. And the level always shows your strength. Okay? We'll talk more about that tomorrow, assuming I get back here tomorrow. I've enjoyed it. Oh, Wendy, this is just for you. You told me you were calling these the white t-shirt videos. Well, one year, Atlanta Junior Bridge did tie-dyes. I have this one, a pink one. I have one in purple as well. You might see that later this week. Keep watching. It's nice to be with y'all. Bye-bye.